Breaking news this morning, President Donald Trump says there is now a suspect in custody in the assassination of conservative influencer Charlie Kirk. Joining us now from Washington, D.C. is both the Imam. She's in this morning. Good morning to you. And what do we know? I know that we have a press conference that we're going to go to as soon as it comes in, and so we're going to toss that as soon as that press conference starts, just bring the very latest. But both, what do we know about the alleged gunman at this particular time?
Well, here's what we know right now. President Trump making that announcement on Fox News, saying with a high degree of certainty that there is a suspect in custody. Law enforcement officials confirmed to NBC News that a family member of the suspect saw the photos released by the FBI yesterday and turned him into police. What else we know? This man is in his early 20s and is from Utah. We do want to point out here that the person has not been named, and law enforcement officials have yet to formally announce any arrest. Law enforcement, state, federal officials have been updating the media formally in the past 48 hours with 2 news conferences. And so to hear it from the president now, everyone is waiting for this news conference to have more information, potentially the naming of that suspect. Again, that's happening at 9:30 this morning.
Yeah, we know the FBI has a $100,000 reward for his arrest, or had $100,000 for his arrest. Talk to me about the public's response to this.
Right. Authorities say the public's outpour of support has been tremendous. They've been counting on it to crack the case. And apparently, if what we're hearing right now, all of the reports and a suspect is in custody, then it worked, right? They released those photos. The FBI says it hasn't received this many digital media tips from the public since the Boston Marathon bombing. Police received more than 7,000 leads and tips in less than 48 hours. And that doesn't even count the amount of video footage that they received, somewhere along the lines of 200 pieces of video, potentially from cell phones, of folks who were at that event that day.
Yeah, many still mourning the death of Kirk. How has the President Trump administration continued to honor him?
Well, we know that Charlie Kirk's casket arrived in his home state of Arizona on Thursday, and Vice President J.D. Vance traveled with Kirk's widow and honored his longtime friend with a final flight on Air Force Two. President Trump says he will honor Kirk with the Presidential Medal of Freedom, the government's highest civilian honor. And we are hearing talks as of last night, potentially of one or two lawmakers now pushing to have potentially a statue around the Capitol of Kirk. But no word yet on the details around that. Of course, right now, all eyes are on the suspect right now that's potentially in custody. And lawmakers also here in the D.C. area are looking for this news as they've been on edge. There's been fear, unease, as you can imagine, as lawmakers are asking now a call to really improve and boost their own security. Others are pushing back, saying it's not in the budget, but it may be something where they'll have to create space for it.
Gotcha. Both of you, Mom. Thanks so much for joining us. Thanks so much for that insight. Really appreciate it.